This is why words are so crucial to the state of our nervous system and our health, and why we need to be using them to help us and not hinder us. By the way, if you don't know who I am, my name is Dr. Danielle, and I am a chiropractor and a subconscious pattern reprogrammer, and I help people rewire their brain and heal their body by letting go of the past and embracing new potentials within their actual being so they can see their life transform, whether that's physically, mentally, emotionally. I have done this with thousands of people all over the world and myself, because I used to be pretty fucked up. So the reason why words are so important is because we are programming our brain, right? And so since we existed on our mother's belly until this very point now in which we exist, we've been constantly hearing things, stories, beliefs, thoughts, programs that we then tell ourselves and tell our body, and we're hardwiring that into our computer system, our nervous system, our brain, our body. And so what we tell ourselves is what our body is going to give us, because it's going to have that chemical response. It is going to have that belief, and we are going to also then act from those beliefs. And any beliefs your parents had, or anything energetically, how they acted, how they portrayed themselves, the state that their nervous system was in, really affected how we held ourselves. And so the reason why these words are so important to our brain and our nervous system is because if you are claiming, like, I am sick or I have this disease, then you are actually physically claiming it. And we all do this. We all make this mistake because it's just what we've learned. But what's so important and how you can start to disengage, or better yet, not attach that thing to you, meaning you're taking it on and identifying it as part of yourself, is to just say, I'm feeling this, I'm experiencing it temporarily, right? So this is something you can do. Like, I feel pain here, instead of like, oh, I always have this happen when this equals that. It's like, well, then you're telling your brain this is always going to happen, and that's always what you're going to see, right? Or you get a diagnosis of something and you're like, I have this, I have that. Well, now you have now identified with it. That thing has power over you, and you are constantly telling your brain that something is wrong with you, versus allowing there to be the possibility that something can shift and change. And this comes from somebody who was diagnosed with multiple things, okay? I'm not just speaking out of my ass here. Diagnosed with multiple things. And so when we do that, we give our power over. It's kind of like we end up giving up, and we're like, well, I just have this, it's forever. Versus like, fuck no, I want something to change. I've decided that I'm going to put the work into changing it, change my beliefs, do the things that I need to change my health, if that's what I want to do. And I choose that there can be a different path, a different journey for me. So this is why I find words are so important when it comes to working with my clients, as well as my own journey, and just finding the languaging around that for yourself and catching yourself on how often you do this. I still do this at times. So it's not making us wrong or bad. It's just, can we be more aware and more mindful about how we do these things? I'm opening up a few one-on-one spots for my subconscious reprogramming coaching for the month. It's going to be open. The application is at the top of my page, and I'm going to have a new meditation and energy clearing coming very soon, probably by tonight. So check that out too, and leave in the comments below where or what is it that you're ready to let go of and claim a new story around.